Okay, Mr. Lott here, and we're going to solve missing numbers in equations now. So we're going to use small numbers to start. So if I gave you, for example, 12 apples and divided into, and I don't tell you how many groups, but there's 2 in each group. So this is where understanding division and multiplication sentences is very important. So 12 apples divided into an unknown number of groups, I don't tell you, equals 2 apples in each group. So I know, based on this equation, that in each basket I am going to have 2 apples, because that's the quotient. So 12 divided into an unknown number of groups equals 2 apples in each group. So I can keep drawing groups of 2 until I get to 12 apples. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. So 12 divided into 6 equal groups will equal 2 in each group. So that's one way of solving equations like that. Okay, let's do another one. Well, let's do multiplication this time. Let's see, 5 groups of something equals 30. So the sum tells me how many apples altogether, and I know how many groups I have, 5. So 5 groups of something. So I could draw 5 groups. There's my 5 groups, and I need 30 apples. So I'm kind of using division right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. So I used division to solve a multiplication sentence. I took 30 and I divided it into 5 equal groups to get my answer, which is 6. So I just used the inverse relationship between multiplication and division to find that missing number. I used division to find it. Okay? So 5 groups of an unknown equals 30. I used division. I took 30 and divided it equally into 5 equal groups to get my answer. Okay? So that's 2 ways that you can solve multiplication and division problems. I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to make my videos too long. If you have difficulty with this, please message me, because I don't mind making another video with some more examples. Or if there's several of you that are having difficulty, we could even have a Google Meet and do some practice together. So please let me know if you have difficulty with this, okay? But that's, using pictures is a good way of solving those missing numbers in equations. But you need to understand what those sentences mean. So if I wrote 5 groups of something equals 10, you need to start saying that. So instead of 5 multiplied by something equals 10, 5 groups of something. So this tells me how many groups I have. So 5 groups. So I draw 5 groups. I have 10. So 5 groups of something equals 10. So I'm going to use division. I'm going to take my 10 apples, divide them equally into 5 groups, and I'm going to get my answer. So, oops, I should have done it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So my answer is 2. So that's using the inverse relationship to get to the answer. But drawing pictures is an easy way of doing it, but you need to understand what these sentences mean. So practice saying them. 5 groups of something equals 10, 10 divided equally into 5 groups would equal 2 in each group. Because I might give you a division problem and say, what's a good example? 14 divided into an unknown number of groups equals 7. Okay, so 14 apples, I have 14 apples altogether, divided into an unknown equals 7 apples in each group. So then I can just draw a group of 7. There's one group. Here's another group. So the answer is 2 groups, or 2 groups of 7 equals 14, right? So 2 multiplied by 7 equals 14, or 14 divided into 2 equal groups equals 7. These two equations mean the same thing. Okay, so you can use multiplication and division to help you solve missing numbers. So if you have any questions, please message me. I sent you a Kahoot this week, so see if you can solve some of those equations. If you get several wrong, please send me a message. Okay, if you get most of them correct, awesome. Okay, but if you're struggling, please let me know. Okay, good luck. Have fun.